Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and in this reading, I'm going to answer the question: Are you still on his mind? What are his thoughts about you? I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Take a moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive. In this reading, I'm going to answer the question: what are his thoughts about you? And are you still on his mind? I will give you in-depth, accurate insight on this question. I will give you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Take a moment, click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the Sun card. And with the Sun energy, this is a fire energy. And the Sun rules over the zodiac sign of Leo. It is the only sign that is ruled by the Sun. So Leo could be in your Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even in your Venus placements. Or Leo could be in the placements of this person's birth chart that has you heavily on their mind. And with the Sun energy, this is clearly telling me that this person definitely is thinking about you, and they are hoping for a joyous outcome with you. They are hoping for success when it comes to the relationship dynamic, when it comes to all of the, physical situations of the relationship. They are really hoping that it turns out really good. So let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the coffin. So this is about endings. This is about endings and bringing in new beginnings. And it's also about growth and change as well as a liberation. And so that is love here. And it's about moving on to something better, into something different. So he's thinking that this relationship could definitely have a new approach, a new beginning where you guys could bury your old resentments, bury your old thoughts and feelings, and start again. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his thoughts about you? Are you still on his mind? What are his thoughts? And you have here 3 of Wands. So yes, definitely with the 3 of Wands energy, I can see here fire energy representing Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So we see Leo twice already within the reading, and Leo does represent the lover. So I am really happy to see these 2 cards definitely come out together, 3 of Wands side by side with the Sun, because it does have a representation of Leo in it. So that's a wonderful confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. And also here with the 3 of Wands energy, see, this is about teamwork. This is about growth. He wants to grow with you in this relationship. He wants to travel with you as well. So he definitely wants you and him to go on a trip somewhere, and something to do with making money as well. He wants to collaborate with you on a project. So maybe you have discussed this situation with him in the past, how you guys could get money together. He's definitely thinking about that now and taking you on a trip. So let's get more insight. What are the thoughts on his mind? What are the thoughts on his mind about you? I love this card. I love the colors and how their heads are together in thought. And this it says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Yes. So this is a wonderful correlation with the energies that we just picked up regarding him and how he is definitely feeling what he's thinking. He's thinking about a connection, a deep partnership. And we did just get the insight regarding Leo, who is the lover of the zodiac. It represents that lover energy, Leo does, and how this card is representing Cupid's arrow. So this person definitely is thinking about, being with you in this romantic way. He thinks about, holding you, taking you out, to lovely restaurants or walking on the beach, holding hands. He wants to do something like this now. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the 5 of coins. So with the 5 of coins energy, this is earth energy, physical energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Now, I can see here that he's definitely worried whether or not the relationship can renew itself, whether or not there can be growth. So although he does think about this a lot, he's very worried about whether or not this can take place. And he's feeling, a lot of regret regarding, certain aspects of the relationship, certain decisions he has made concerning a relationship. He's feeling regret and he's feeling loss at this time. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his feelings, his thoughts about you? And you have here transparency. So with the transparency energy, I can definitely clearly see here that the energy of transparency, that supports your expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being. And, it gives you more insight, honesty, and clarity. So he sees you as this very transparent person, very honest, outspoken. You will tell him exactly how you feel about the situation, how you feel about the relationship, what needs to change, what needs to be better. And so he thinks about that a lot, although he's not really the type of person that can put his feelings out in the forefront just like that so easily. But he is, thinking about how can he come to you with honesty, and because you have given him more insight about his self just by connecting with him in this relationship. So let's get more insight. I feel as if there were some lies and, some sort of dishonest behavior, betrayal that took place on his part in the relationship. And you have here the World card. I do love the fact that the World card is coming out here in your reading because it does represent travel. And so this is a wonderful confirmation here with the 3 of Wands card that did come out, where it talks about his thoughts of traveling with you, going on a trip, taking you somewhere, and I feel as if that he feels like there will be success if he could take you somewhere on a nice trip to maybe like begin again, to start over. But yes, the World card also represents success, and it did lay naturally under the Sun card, which represents success here. It represents success. So he sees you as being very successful. He sees you as being very joyous as well. And the World card represents this as well. He sees you also, he feels as if you are the complete package. You are beautiful as well as very smart, and you're very strong as well. So with the World energy showing up, he feels as if you are like this complete, resonance of like this perfect divine feminine energy. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the 8 of coins. Yes, so with the 8 of coins energy, this is more earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo could be in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in his, or your Venus placements, or even in his placements as well as a confirmation here in the reading. But the 8 of coins energy, and he thinks about how you are a master at your gifts, your talents. He does see this in you. He did not express that to you enough. While interacting with you in the relationship, he did not point out that he's seen your gifts as very valuable, but he really does. And he thinks about that today a lot. And he thinks about how you're very happy. He wonders if you're happy doing what you're doing, if you are happy in your work, as well as like your day-to-day living. He's just wondering, what are you doing on a daily basis? So let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? I want you. And this makes perfect sense, especially with the other cards that did, come out here in your reading. He is definitely in this state of being of, really yearning to be close to you right now. Yearning for, that deep lover partnership connection. And you are the only one that he can even think about. I feel as if, maybe at some point in the relationship, you were not sure whether or not he wanted only you, because I feel as if he did give you mixed signals all the time. But right now, in this space and time and energy, he is definitely wanting you and you alone. And he wants a successful connection with you. So group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. What are his thoughts about you? I am going to get deep into his mind and give you everything that Spirit gives to me. And as usual, I am not going to leave anything out. Take a moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you to the Moon card. And with the Moon card here, this is definitely about, his feelings. He's definitely really into his feelings right now regarding you. And the Moon, it rules over the sign of Cancer. So he could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even Venus in Cancer. Or this could be some of your top placements as well in your birth chart. But nevertheless, he's definitely in his feelings. And I am feeling that with the Moon energy, he is thinking about how, do you trust him? He's wondering, like, do you trust him? I feel as if he did give you some sort of signs or indication, or he moved a certain way for you not to trust him. And so he thinks about that a lot. But he knows that you have this really high sense of intuition, and he knows that he just cannot play games with you and pull the wool over your eyes. But he's definitely in his feelings a lot, because I can see that there were some unseen problems in the relationship that he didn't expect you to find out certain things. He didn't expect you to really peep, what was truly going on behind the curtain, behind the illusion. But see, your intuition is so strong that, you really don't need physical proof to really understand this person and how he truly moves. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts? And you have here, not today. So with the not today energy, this is about hurt. Okay. And this is about avoiding the conversation, not wanting to call you or see you like in person. I feel as if this person does still have like some animosity going on or some sort of resentment that is taking place because of the relationship and how things did play out. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts? And you have here the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles energy, this is definitely Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in those top placements of that birth chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even in the Venus placements. This could be in your placements or even his placements as a clear confirmation here in this reading. But specifically here with the Three of Pentacles energy, this is about him definitely wanting to connect with you, wanting to, get with you. I feel as if he wants to collaborate with you on a project or something you guys maybe have talked about in the past, working on together. He thinks about that a lot, whether or not, that will ever take place. He really wants it to, but he just doesn't know how to move forward with that. So let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? I love this card. It stood out the most because of the red heart in the center. So let's see. It says, secret admirer. Someone has deepest feelings for you someone has deepest feelings for you than they are letting on. So see, yes, I love the correlation with the secret admirer card and the moon card, because we got the insight earlier from spirit that yes, this person is definitely deep in their feelings for you and hiding his emotions. He is definitely feeling you more than he wants to say. He's really not calling or texting or, not wanting to have a conversation with you because he's hurt. He's hurt because of the separation and because of the distance that he does feel within the relationship. But he's definitely very into you. I feel as if he's definitely looking at your social media pages, and just really trying to get a glimpse into what's going on in your world. Are you dating anyone? Are you out hanging out with friends? What are you doing? Are you giving any indication of how you're moving in your life? He really wants to know what's going on. And also he's thinking about whether or not you're with someone else. So let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the Nine of Swords. This makes perfect sense because you see with the Nine of Swords energy, this is about the things that have been on his mind. This is air energy, and talking about his intellect. And this Nine of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in those top placements of his birth chart, or those could be represented in your birth chart as well as a confirmation here. But specifically with the Nine of Swords energy, this is definitely about him, having anxiety regarding the relationship, as we saw earlier with the insight we got. Thank you, Spirit. So he's definitely having anxiety over, connecting with you. Very anxious with reaching out, because this person is the type of person that does hide their feelings so much. It's unbelievable. Like, you don't even know who this person really is. This is the type of person that you could be with for 10 years and really not know them, because they hold in so much. And with the Nine of Swords energy, so this person is definitely, he's feeling, grief, sadness, over, the results of how the relationship is going, how it turned out, and certain aspects that took place within the relationship dynamic. So let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here integrity. So I can clearly see here with the integrity card showing up, in your reading. This is the energy of integrity that supports your choice to be consistently truthful with him, truthful and honest, while basically being guided by high moral standards. And so he think about that, energy that you do carry, that integrity energy, that trustful energy, where, you're going to speak your mind. You're going to say exactly how you feel, even if it hurts you or even if it hurts him. See, that's one thing about you. You will not point out his flaws without pointing out your own. I feel as if you are the type of person that does take accountability for your actions. As a matter of fact, you do kind of beat yourself up when it comes to, your relationships. And Spirit is encouraging you now to don't beat yourself up, love yourself, and be highly, forgiving of any choices that you have made concerning, different relationships and life choices, because you are human and these relationships are meant to take place. They are a part of your life purpose, your growth and evolution here. Thank you, Spirit. But yes, with the integrity energy, he really thinks about how honest you are, and he does have to respect you for that. And let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the Judgment card. So with the Judgment card coming out here in your reading, I can definitely clearly understand that he is feeling that how you have accepted him, the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad. You're a very accepting person, and he loves that quality about you. But he also is definitely understanding that you are a very woke when it comes to his actions, his movements, the way that he expresses himself. Like before, you would just take things for face value and you would trust everything that came out of his mouth. But of course, since you have grown and since you have assessed him and the relationship, you are very awakened to who this person truly is. And he thinks about that a lot. He wonders if you do hold anything against him. Are you judging him? So the Judgment energy also, I'm getting, some Libra energy very strongly here. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the Chariot. So with the Chariot card, this is about moving forward. This is about, going in a different direction with you. He wants to, he really wants to a change. He's trying to figure out what action to take to create a change in the relationship dynamic. He wants it to change. He wants something to be different here. I'm also getting that he is wondering whether or not you do have a new car. Maybe you did speak to him about purchasing a new car. You have been looking at a new car. And there is a such thing as telepathy, where you can pick up his energy and the thoughts that he's feeling, and he can pick up your energy as well. And he has been wondering, like, have you been looking at new cars? And are you purchasing a new car? Because I feel as if you are a car lover. You do like the beauty of cars and how they're crafted and made. And maybe you have discussed with him about getting a car. So for some strange reason, he does think about you having a new vehicle. So that's quite interesting. Let's get more insight. Oh my God, and these cards just fell off the deck. And you know what? I'm just going to shuffle these 5 because there's one in here that really means something. Let's see what they are. This one. I feel you even though we are apart. This makes perfect sense. And this is the one, because with you being strongly attracted here to the moon energy, your first card, the moon, the feelings, thoughts, emotions, where thoughts turn into feelings. So this person really feels, you really deep within his core. And he just really can't stop thinking about you at all. It's almost like he dreams about you at night. You're in his dreams. You're in his day to day when he's out and about and he's working and he's moving around. You are here. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight. He's holding off really hard not to call you, not to text you, not to converse with you. It's so hard for him. I feel as if when he gets up every day, he's like, I really want to call her, but no, I'm not going to call. He thinks of a reason to be angry, to be mad, and to be resentful. But I feel as if he thinks that you do have your boundaries up. I feel as if you have had persistent, healthy boundaries around you where you have not been contacting him as well. So he's definitely trying to respect your boundaries at this time. So group 2, this does conclude your reading, and I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. And group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3. Welcome to your reading. What are his thoughts about you? And are you on his mind? I'm going to give you everything that Spirit gives to me. And as usual, I will not leave anything out. Take a moment, click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. But let's get straight into your reading. So group 3, your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the Ace of Disc card, also known as the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Disc is definitely earth energy and it's physical energy. So he thinks about your physicality a lot, your appearance, how you look. He thinks about that a lot. And also the disc energy, it's earth energy. So it does represent the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the sun, moon, or rising, or even in the Venus placements of your birth chart or this person's birth charts. So with the Ace of Disc energy, not only is he definitely thinking about, your physicality, but you know what? He's really wondering if you have a new job, what type of money you have coming in. He thinks about your money a lot, your bag, for some reason, the income that you do have coming in and how you are spending your money. What are you spending it on? What are you investing it in? I don't know why he's feeling this, he's thinking this, but he's just so, worried about, your bag and how you're getting it. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the snake. So with the snake card, this is about a competition. Okay, yeah. So this makes perfect sense with the income here. I feel as if this is someone that you were in a relationship with, but you felt like it was definitely a competition going on between you two. I feel like he was competing with you when you didn't even realize that, there was a competition. I also feel as if though you feel as if this person is an enemy to you. So you're encouraged here to trust your intuition when it comes to this person because this, you see, he is very clever in the way that he moves, and sometimes you feel like maybe you have to look over your shoulder when it comes to this person, and you have always thought maybe he had, there was a third party involved in this relationship. But yes, this is the energy that the snake card is definitely giving me. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the sun card. So with the sun card, yes, this is about material happiness, material wealth. He's just really wondering about your money. How much money do you have? Or what are you spending it on? You know, your purchases. I feel as if he's, because the sun card came out here, he sees you as being like in the spotlight. He definitely sees you as someone that can be very successful and have exactly what it is that you want. And so also here with the sun energy, the sun rules over the sign of Leo. So Leo could be in your sun, moon, or rising, or even in your Venus placements. It could also be in his placements as well as a confirmation here in this reading. But also, he's just thinking about your material happiness right now. What is going on with you in your bag? Let's get more insight. So this is a strong correlation with the Ace of Discs card that did come out. So thank you, Spirit, for that. Let's get more insight. And I like this card here. Pulled me, it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I can definitely see the correlation between, you know, the criticism card and how, you know, Spirit is saying that you should love each other the way that you are, and the snake card, because the snake was about criticism and competition as well. So, you know, this has been a relationship where there has been lots of like finger pointing and trying to prove, you know, trying to prove like who's right in this relationship dynamic. So this person definitely is very critical, you know, very, you know, judgmental when it comes, you know, to looking at you and the thoughts about you, you know, which makes perfect sense on, you know, him wondering what you're doing day to day, you know, in your physical life with your material possessions. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts? And you have here the Five of Coins. Look at that. So with the Five of Coins coming out, yes. So this is him being worried about your money. This is about him definitely being worried about his money as well. He's feeling as if he doesn't have a lot of money or have a lot of material things, but he feels as if you do have these things. Okay, and specifically here with the Five of Coins, this is all about financial, you know, things that are taking place. He's wondering, will there be a financial loss for you because there has been a financial loss for him? But I can clearly see here within your reading that there's nothing but abundance and prosperity for you moving forward. But this is just the type of person that really worries a lot. You know, he's heavily in his mind. He's way so far in the future and so far in the past that he cannot enjoy the present moment, you know, and really, you know, feel the sun or smell the roses. So he puts himself in this state for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the third chakra. I love the third chakra card coming out because this is the energy of your solar plexus, okay? And the solar plexus chakra, that helps you to realize who you are and who you want to be. And so this will allow you to set a course towards your goals. And so he is thinking about how you have come so far. You know, with the challenges that you have had to face in your life, you are pushing forward. You are seeing the sun. You are feeling the vibration of the good energy that Spirit has to offer you in terms of prosperity, abundance, you know, health and wealth. You are recognizing this through your third eye. And you are accomplishing your goals. You are setting yourself up for success and happiness. And he thinks about that a lot, how you have really evolved. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? You have here the moon. So with the moon card, this is a very strong confirmation because the moon represents the feelings. It represents how he's deep in his feelings. And it also represents dreams as well and in intuition. And the moon rules over the sign of Cancer. So he could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, or even Venus in Cancer. This could be your placements as well as a confirmation here in this reading. But with the moon card coming out here, yes, he's very much in his feelings about you. And he thinks a lot about, the shadow, energy that took place in the relationship rather than focusing on the really good things that took place. And he thinks about, he points out, what he feels to be your shadow side or your shadow energy. He likes to point that out. Again, we got that information earlier with Spirit giving us the insight that this was a very critical, criticizing, energy coming from him. He's very critical in that way. But he's not only critical with you, he's critical with, just society, different people. This is the type of person that, yes, will gossip about other people and point out their flaws, but he will never turn around and point the finger toward himself and say, hey, I got this going on. I really need to work on myself. I am not ish. And I really need to do better. He won't do that whatsoever, but he definitely, he's in his feelings a lot about you, and he's having dreams as well, thinking about the relationship. Knowing though that, see, you have a very strong intuition, so you know what's going on with him. You can tell, how he truly feels about you. So Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition because it is a part of your cosmic GPS. It is your number one indicator of what's going on with this person and his thoughts about you. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? And you have here the Queen of Coins. See, this was all about your bag, your money, most of it. And the Queen of Coins energy definitely signifies this energy. And it's a strong confirmation here. Thank you, Spirit. With the Queen of Coins energy, I can definitely see that he does really see you as a very resourceful person. One that takes care of home. You take care of yourself just fine. But see, you're a queen and you can get someone to do it for you. And I feel as if that's what he's truly thinking about all the time, whether or not you do have that king that is taking care of you. He just worries about that a lot because I feel as if this person was not able and did not really have the insight or, the just the ability to take care of himself, or you the way that he should have. So with the Queen of Coins energy, he's thinking about how resourceful you are, how you will make it regardless. But not only will you make it, you will thrive in your life. Because, see, this is the energy that you radiate on. Fertility is surrounded here with this Queen of Coins energy. So maybe you do have children with him, or you have discussed having children with this person. But yes, this is quite interesting. Let's get more insight. What are his thoughts about you? What are his thoughts about you? I am not available. I love this coming out because with the I am not available card, this is the insight and the energy that Spirit gave us earlier, where you see he was never emotionally available. He could not share his feelings. And just because I feel as if this is a cultural thing and how he was taught that, men do not cry. If you're strong, you do not cry. You hold those tears back. And so he's not available emotionally. And I don't think, unless he works on himself, he never will really get to this point. And it's not about you. It's about him. So he will be like this with other people as well. He's a surface type of person where he speaks about things on a surface level, never diving too deep, because I feel as if he feels very vulnerable when he does dive deep. And he would love to, express himself, but he really just can't. And he thinks about that a lot when it comes to you, because you are this very expressive person. You will share your emotions, whether sad, whether happy, whether mad, whatever. You are going to share, and you are going to put it out there. And he compares himself to you, like this competition of sorts. He compares himself, where he says, well, yeah, she speaks the truth, she talks too much, she says too much, but no, you are really vulnerable, and you have to release things just so that you do feel better and that you grow. And that is perfectly fine, because that's very healthy. And um, he knows that he is not available emotionally, and he thinks about that a lot. So, a group of 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. And group 3, I am sending you lots of love and good energy.